Huh. Always wondered what was inside one of these. My corpse, apparently. Hey. Hey. Sharp suit. Thanks, it's Ben Getty. I know. So what brings you here? Toss up, dead, dreaming, or I took too much diphenhydramine. You? Pushed into a death's door. Your own? Yeah. I'd avoid that. Special circumstances. I bet. Should we? Clear the room? Yeah. Well, isn't this something? How busy is the top of my screen about to become? Very. The answer is very. Let's stop one of the big heavy gunners from coming out, shall we? Looks good. I don't have any more mana. That's a little bit of a problem. Guess I kind of need to be the one sealing all the doors, then. May also be tricky. At least from this position. Mm-hmm. Well, this isn't totally awful. gonna get totally awful. It's not totally awful yet. What am I doing? Something very random. This just isn't going to go well. Restart. So all these other Miis do not have any upgrades. So that's a little bit rubbish. Okay. Let's maybe resurrect the character with better movement options, shall we? Ah, yes. This feels better already. In fact, I can do even better if I do this door and this door. We just have a bunch of basic enemies to deal with. And I can resurrect another character. Not helpful. That kills anyway. Splash. Nyam. For the door. And we should be done. Uh-huh. So, who pushed you? Liv? But it was Jen's idea. Who's Jen? You haven't met Jen Kellen? Huh. How old are you? 27. 29? You look great for 29. Thanks, it's for gin. I've been meaning to get into gin. Do it. Skip the flavoured stuff. So, what if Jen get to boss us around in 2 years' time? That's not how I would characterise it. We were in a tight spot, we used to fake my death, and this let the mark see me fall into receiving more of Eldritch tentacles. It was technically, actually, a semi-smart solution. Oh, she's a crush. What? God no, she's a... maybe not nemesis, those spots are full, but she's nemesis adjacent. An aspiring nemesis. Uh-huh. Like that's ever stopped us. Shut up and breach, child. That's a lot of guns. Transfer 4 damage at once. Uh-huh. Good idea. Goodbye. Let's take out one of the ones near the end with that, so it has plenty of time to take effect. And, this is just gonna happen pretty slowly. Oops. Kinda wanna go all the way over here. So much poison, so little time. Deal 10 total damage with sedative and 1 level achievement. I have all the time in the world. Simple. So, tell me about... Hang on, do we need to worry about the thug with the M60 over there? That's fine, they wait their turn. Okay, so tell me about Jen. She's not like us, bleeding heart. She doesn't see things the way we do. In black and white? Ugh, was that a reference to this filter? Was I making puns at 27? Why didn't someone execute me? No, sorry, I missed that. We haven't knowingly made a pun since the virtuous humour fiasco in med school. Phew. I'm glad you've got connections, though. Crushes, nemesises, friends. Why? Well, I don't know where you're at, but I'm 6 months into executing bleeding gangsters to rewind their corpses all night, and it's done next to nothing for my sex life. Good to know it's not just 2 more years of this. It's 2 more years of this. You can expect about 27, 23 months of a comparable work-life balance. Why? What about our plan? Which one? We were going to use the mafia money to set up a private clinic, run out like an exclusive insurance service? Get all the rich people paying premiums just in case they need us, and we almost never have to, you know, operate. Oh, the insurance one, right. No, I never did that. Why not? 6 months of it was insufficient funds, then about a year of procrastination, and I was just haunted by the math. Explain. I'd saved almost 500 people in that time. How do you dial that down to 0 just to have an easier life? Okay. But Jen's the bleeding heart. Shut up. Yeah, uh-huh. That's a weird location for a breach door. Cause 3 total extra knockback by making enemies unsteady. Have now deal a total of 4 knockback, cumulative, and defenestrate hostile with pull. Right, well, I should probably start taking cover places. Like, here, for instance. Check if it's pull 3. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Let's go right the way over here. Let's not go right the way over here. Gotta pull first. Then go right the way over here. Not seal the door, because it can't be sealed. You pay better attention to that. In which case, I suppose I'll just take cover over here. And on this side of the line... There's 1 extra knockback. Right, I could technically breach from anywhere to just about anywhere on this map. Don't need to right now, though. Okay, grab this, move, sure, here. What am I doing? 4 cumulative knockback. We have a neutralizer over there. This should fair be a little bit of knockback. Little bit of knockback, little bit of extra knockback. I'm good on all fronts. Take a little bit of cover there. Or not, as a matter of fact. I mean, I guess there's another option, which is I have you deal with that. Bye-bye there. Yoink. Okay, no, I can't do anything with that. Just gotta be yoink like that. Fine. And now... swap over here. Charge over there. And that should be all our optionals. Clean! I remember this dream. I thought you were pushed into a death's door. I was. I remember the dream you're having. 2 years ago I had a weird dream about rezzing myself over and over, but I forgot that we actually talked. Cool. So no point in me listening to you then, really. Well, unless we want to mess with the timeline. Okay, in 2 years' time, you're going to operate on a shooting victim named Jaren Wexler. Do the cranial intervention, but don't put the gun down. A semi-cute witch is going to interrupt you before you can res. Don't kill her, but don't get so caught up in her shit that you agree to be shoved into your own death's door 2 weeks later. Yeah, you got it bad. Alright, let's end this. I'd say it's been real, but it specifically hasn't. It has been unreal. Man. Use Death's Door to eliminate 4 hostiles. Reactor Medic Centuri. Finds a path to revive their nearest downed teammate. Failing that, they'll zap any nearby hostile with their defibrillators. That sounds very annoying. And there's 2 of them. This is going to turn into a little bit of a mess, isn't it? Alright, well... where first? Where to first? Seems like a solid step 1. And meanwhile, on the other side... charge forward. Do a res there. Yeah, there has to be another one of me over there. There's one. And there's 2 enemies up and at him. Doesn't fully heal them. That's nice. Two more. Let's go. We're in a real awkward position there, friendo. Can I? I can. Fine. Head on around that corner. Chuck that there. One over, sorry. There. In you go. In you don't go. In you don't go, because that is only upgraded on you and not anybody else. Bah humbug. There's 3. Okay, you have to go all the way around there. Ah, you're a one with upgrades. Sweet. No. No. Still no. Ugh. No good angles for a door. I'll just wait then, I suppose. Still isn't really any good angles. Let's see. This is fine. Ish. Is this fine? Yeah. Fine. That goes there. That does that. Right. Down you go. Dreamy. If falling through your own Eldritch portal into a nightmare dimension and meeting your dream self from the past teaches you anything, it's this. How to teleport a guy. Create a portal beneath anyone to send them tumbling out of an existing death's door. Huh. Death's floor. Oh, hey, Zan. How did it go with Liv? Maybe I want +1 use per encounter then. Yeah, probably. Over here I could do... charging repeatedly? Optionally pass through? I think I want wall mode. Let's do that. Over on this side... corrosive unbrittling dart removes any gas mask? Sure. And we're on to chapter Act 4, I suppose. Everything else is done. Let's go back to that. Or that. Over on this side... sure. We'll go deserty. Go deserty for a little bit. Haven't really had a chance to see too much of that yet anyway. Move on. That was rough. No shit. You just died. I went to the death dimension and heard myself make a pun. I know where Liv's sick. Now that I've seen her up close, the bloodshot eyes, bleeding tongue and nails, a dry voice, I've seen it before. She isn't just destroying mana, she's using it. Yup. Why? She already has craft. Didn't say. Figured she might be losing it. She was. That night in Jadoza, she was slow. She never relied on me like that before. I thought it was just an off night, but Liv didn't have off nights. Now she's faster than ever, and she's learned false prophet. We're calling it Live and Let Die. That's like nothing in a spell set. Reactor gave us some half-baked vape gizmo. Does shit to the mana, choose what you unlock when you juice. It's true as you're just the same, mind. Guessing that's a hard effect. That would be why she took me. Why she made me kill her. My craft takes your body back an hour. It didn't just cure the symptoms I was setting her back to before she ever took it. Should be clean. All the power and none of the consequences. Yep, I buy this as a Kennedy strat. Plan. Ah, she's got consequences now. These symptoms of repeated use. I knew a guy in college who juiced. By the time he looked like Liv, he was gone. Didn't care about anything else. He ever unlock? He got strength one time. Punched down the back wall of the Union Bar. He never got it back even when he used. Broke every bone in his hands trying. Excuse me if I don't shed a tear for my captor's road to recovery, but I'm not on a mission to throw her an intervention. I came here to take her down. She's still using, she's lost her reset button. She's on borrowed time. Next time we fight, I'm not taking a dive. We don't stop putting her down till she can't get back up. Zan, you're cool. Okay. I need to get all this down. On the map board. Hey Rian, can we move you over to our team? Don't answer that, I'm doing it. Defection! Now we gotta click the last few pieces into place. That goes there. And that goes over here somewhere, I think. That's wrong, apparently. Here, then? Could really have been either. Guess we're going to Medill. What's next for you, Dal? We're going dark for a while. You want to give that bombshell time to hit home before we ask the centrist dads to do anything about it? Chapel are already in a damage control frenzy. There's no way they can mobilize in Medill anytime soon. Hopefully, ever. We're careful about hope. But you guys have been an edge on our blade we weren't counting on, right when we needed to cut deep. In a fight like this, I can't tell you how that felt. So, if you need some more gristle to ram and reactors, meat grinder, I'm yours for a week. How can I help? I'm glad you asked. Oh, you want like an actual task? I thought we were just gonna fade out. Can you get us on a boat to Medill, please? Ooh, how very green. This contact of yours, they know the right people in Medill? They're tight with the militia brass, yeah, but Meridian militia is cagey. You met for the druids? The odd collab. Militia wants a ticket punched out of state. Shrub mobs got reach. Sometimes my blower rings. So you're not actually mafia? Maid? Nah, strictly contact. One family was too many. The druids in Medill don't get a choice. There's pressure on the north coast, no doubt. You cast anything planty, anything beastie, they're at your door with a rose and a 45. But they like to get you lung. Lean on your folks. I was 21 when I unlocked no folks, no door. Wasn't looking to belong. You ever cross paths with the Wexlers? Sure, big players in the North Coast mob. Ever meet Jarin? Remind me. Shortish, blonde guy. Oh, that real ratty-looking guy? I wasn't going to be a dick about it, but yeah. Like that real greasy, creepy... We've established identity, you can lay off him now. Yeah, I liked him. Good laugh. Terrible dancer. How's he doing? He's dead. Oh. Downer. How? I shot him in the head. What did you do that for? He was a patient. And what, you forgot step 2? Shannon interrupted me, called the cops before I could close up. That's how we met. Why are you telling me? I thought maybe you could let the family know. What's good? My mate executed your son? But it was an accident, in a sense. It's a tough sell, Doc. I can chuck you their digits if you're gonna take a whack at it, though. Back in Liberty, that was Thistle Kiss, right? She knows her poisons. Yeah, it's a bit cliche, but it fit the bill. Kennedy wanted slow and subtle, skip the old man's craft. Ever tried batrachatoxin? Oh, huge fan. Too quick for the Liberty job, but for lethality? Forget about it. Yeah, I'm surprised we don't see it more. Always wanted to res a bat case, but every poisoning I get, it's always thallium or didlatis. Ugh, rookie gack. That shit's curable. Exactly. It's like I can raise the dead. This guy has what is fundamentally a stomachache. What are we doing here? On the bat train, amateurs. No antidote might be my 2 favourite words. Actually, they're seeing promising results with tetrodotoxin derivatives now. No! Ah, for goodness sake, can't you stitches leave a good thing well enough alone? We just get carried away, I guess. Where's the meat? Supply train leaves Red Sands at 8 sharp. We pile in the last car, Moss and her crew meet us there. Anything hinky, we're off at the next stop, no hard cheese. For everything's copacetic, we ride it all the way south. Shiv live, quick victory parade, back in time for last call. You really are new here, huh? Well, thanks for coming. Veska, Kellen, Sabin, Banks have heard great things. Call me Moss. My grapevine's buzzing about the Kellen jobs. Brown tells me you helped. Ah, sure. Incredible work. Warms my heart to see the chapel squirm. How much do you know about our situation? The act are about to seize your mana mines, then claim they run the country. And it could work, militarily. We've been hit by the new craft-enhanced soldiers already, and it's been a massacre every time. But fighting them isn't my department. I'm in charge of a cell that's tasked with aiming a little higher. Higher than defeating the world's largest private army. The most dangerous special forces operative in history, and however many super soldiers they've already made. Correct. The issue is this. Stopping this invasion isn't going to free Medill, because it won't last. It'll stop you sitting on the only super weapon in the southern hemisphere. It's a weapon we never want to fire, and it'll be months till another nation comes knocking for it. What's the fix? Destroy our own mana reserves. Bold! Why? We've wanted to for years. Even if it was just a dangerous drug, that's not what we want to build our economy on, and the DSR takes all the profit anyway. Now it's a world-changing weapon in the hands of anyone willing to violate their own people to turn them into cancerous super soldiers, and all of them have got to come through us to get to it. I want to burn it all to dust. Doesn't it have scientific value? Oh, immense. We had institutes studying it, and they would have loved a lifetime supply to tinker with. But we live in a world of greedy children with knives, and that's not a world where you can study a loaded gun at your leisure. We have a few kilos stashed away for research, of course, but any more than that, and we'd all be bullied and killed for it until it's all gone. Why haven't you destroyed it yet? Destroyed our stockpile? Strategy. Reactor run inspections, check throughput, and they outgun us for now. Destroyed our mines? Chemistry. Stuff doesn't burn, and digging the rest of it out is at least 10 years hard labour. What's the plan? So that's the critical question, it's why I wanted to meet you all immediately. On the pyromancer friend you told me about. You've seen him burn mana, but have you definitely seen him burn the source? Can he burn beryllium calcite? Yup. Our first strike killed mana mine in some year. You just hit the node and Bob is your uncle. That's incredible. You're sure the whole thing burned out? They've used their gear to check. She's anal like that. Okay, I'm trying not to get ahead of myself here, but this is very exciting. You guys want to help orchestrate a counter heist? Moss, you've got incoming. Elaborate. Reactor hijacked the 910 from Mishin and it's gaining on us. Guess we're starting now. Everyone in the rear carriages, head up train in case we need to separate. Clear to engage, clear to board. Emir Medil. More train combat, more train combat. We should head up train and regroup. If you want to take the sport out of it. I do! You might want to cross. You push, I pull. We'll play it by ear. All team members march to reach the green zone. Knock out all enemies. Defenestrate an enemy immediately after using Broom Breach. Deal 12 total damage with one Spore Bomb. That's new. One use per encounter. Spores food on every target in the blast area, exploding more violently for each affected. So I need to group guys together, is what you're saying. We have a couple of friendlies over here as well. Okay. Well, let's see. Move, grab, breach here. And defenestrate an enemy immediately. Throw a grenade that away to move you closer together. Bomb there for 12 damage. Line there for another defeated enemy. And, I guess let's just move over to the target zone already. Can I just... No. Hit for 1 damage, but that's okay. Right, I need to grab this on my way. Okay, I didn't need to grab that on my way, but that's pretty cool anyway. I expect the mechanic will come back. So good to know. Nice job, guys. You're supposed to dodge those. Guessing the glowing walls are bad news? Barrier drone. Can't shoot in, but you can walk right through them. Stop telling her how our shit works. Also, that's wrong. Points for effort, mate. Right, so I can walk through, but I cannot gun through. Creates one-way barriers around a fellow enemy, blocking incoming fire, but not outgoing. Barriers do not block movement or thrown objects. So I could just lob this straight through. Deal with all enemies by the end of turn 1 at 12 damage with a single bomb. Well then. In that case... Gets to walk right on up. Shoot that down for a nice distraction. There's your 12 damage. In fact, I got an achievement for dealing 20 plus damage with a single bomb. And off you go. Dealt with. Can't just move straight to the end, sadly, because there's an ally. And there's a guy hidden down there. Because they just came out the door. Well, this ain't gonna go well for you. Move any closer. Just go straight for that. A little bit of self-damage never hurt anyone. And the final guy doesn't even get time to walk through the door. Brilliant. Thanks. What's the sit rep? Just letting everyone kill each other, then I'll res the ones I like. I think I'll go for a more hands-on approach. Any way to get rid of these turrets? Transfer 4 damage at once. Have a rabid enemy deal 6 total damage to other enemies. Stay back there. Also, this rabbit bite thing does not, in fact, end Rion's turn, unlike what it says. Bump. Can I just... Who's on first? Not you. It's unfortunate. But the turret kills them. So that's gonna work perfectly fine. Oh. Chasers get to act after every single thing we do, but once they attack, they're done until next turn. Character's prototype for a mana-enhanced super soldier, mimicking Liv Kennedy's unnatural speed. They move after everything you do, striking it if they're in range. Shock ammo. I've done a bunch of the damage already. What are we doing about this? so it's going to be real annoying. And there's about to be another one. That may be nice for me. That may be real nice for me. Well, you only move a step at a time. That's not too bad. Goodbye. This seems real good. Just one final hammer guy to take care of. Take the hit, I suppose. It's fine. Go. You're going to be able to hit me this turn. You are. I may need some help with this. Goodbye. And we're out. Whoop, whoop. Clean. Veska, so you wouldn't cover me. I'm gonna cross. If you actually want those warheads, I'm gonna put a bow on them first. On it. Monsters trying to plant explosives on the warheads on the enemy train, or assuming phase 2 is to leave the enemy train. Militia leader with explosives to plant. Monster must reach the bomb site and survive. Knock out all enemies and reinforcements. 6 left. Help Moss plant the bomb by the end of turn 1. 5 slam damage with 1 charge. Okay, so I am going to want to do something a little bit like... I swap with a false prophet. I can. Intriguing. Alright, well... What I'm gonna have to do is grab this. Do a little bit of that. Charge there, but then I'm going to explode. Can you make it from here? You can. Fabulous. Meanwhile, let's grab this. I guess let's just predict that. Package arm! Go back to your friends and let them know the North Train's gonna blow. One shot, one kill. He's gotta reach the green zone. Do a spot of this, a spot of that. I did not actually want to kill you, dislike that. But I'm not sure how to avoid it either. Whatever. Can't do that either. Getting this extra slam damage might be a problem, as it turns out. Just step a little bit closer. Boy, that there. Swap twice to end up over here. Then... huge charge. There's me damage. Over here, so we can hopefully get a good charge off next turn as well. Get on. Really? Get over here. That'll work. And another one goes down. It's gotta do something, anything. Do anything. Step. Charge. You let me free move now, you will. Good. Done. And I got an achievement for getting Moss to the bomb site in one turn. Everyone back to the south train. North one's gonna toast in 3 seconds. Oh, this ought to be good. Get 2 team members off the enemy team by the end of turn 3. Survive until the end of turn 3. Defenestrate 10 hostiles by the end of turn 3. And deal a total of 30 knockback cumulative. Okay. It's fast movement time. Let's see. What's the plan? Move here, grab this. Do a little bit of damage. Which combines up into a lot of damage. Go here. No. Well, it's gonna have to be. By there. Sake of helping with knockback a bit. That'll work. That's not my original plan, but that will definitely work. Goodbye! 12 knockback done already. Free swap for more knockback. False Prophet is being really, really cool right now. Doing a good job of defenestrating 10 hostiles, though. That might be a problem. Oh well. Okie dokie. Neutralizing in progress. I can gain a little bit more knockback here. That's that. Can't find a disco repeatedly. Why not? you do absolutely nothing. Swap over there, so we can start making some moves on my way back. Grab that along the way. Fine. Oh, you get to make all of the rest of your moves less fine. Time boost you to make you go away. Successfully off the train. I just need to kill you. I can hopefully get the knockback I need next turn. Or from down here. As if I swap. Now I have no charge left. Okay, move first. Swap here. Do something to avoid being clobbered by that this turn. Knockback, knocked back. Now if I just come around this way. I am not getting the 10 hostiles. I may not also be getting the 30 knockback. do something crazy here. I can. That'll work. Just, do a spot of that. As I survive to the end of turn 3. Neither of the optionals, despite making my best attempt at the 30 knockback. It's a tricky one. God, what a mess. You guys should get some rest, I'll take care of the bodies. Or I could bring them back. What? Points? What do I spend these points on? Conduits? For the lovely, lovely double chain bolt per turn? Sure. And over here... +1 knockback per target on the spore bomb. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. I'll take it. I'll take the white too. And that. And that. I'll take everything. I love things, me.